What is up, Gear Squad? Chaingear here, back with another video. I got the sunglasses on. Why? Because I'm bored, and I was like, I want sunglasses. But anyway, wanted to say what's up to everybody. You know what today is. Vlog number 6. Vlog number 6. I love doing these vlogs. It's cool because my whole week goes by and then I just get to talk to you guys about what's going on. Sorry if there's like camera shaking stuff. I have to make sure my phone stays on, which is really annoying. And it keeps like trying to like look behind me. You see how like the light keeps coming in and out? You guys are gonna have to deal with that. I apologize. It's not what I wanted. This isn't the best, but it'll have to do. So let's get started with the news, folks. This is a vlog. It's about me. It's about us. It's about gaming. It's about everything, man. It's about everything. Where do I start? First, let's talk about me a little bit. I've been through training, and training's been pretty cool. Training for the company I work for, HubSpot. It's awesome. I love that company. We've got a whole bunch of free food in the building. The building's awesome. If you follow me on Snapchat, you guys see that. If you guys don't follow me on Snapchat, or if you don't have Snapchat, I get it. If you do have Snapchat and you're not following me on there, you're missing out. It's a lot of cool stuff on there. Yeah, it's been cool. It's training. If you guys want to see what I've been doing in training besides Snapchat, if you go to www.the4pixels.com, I'm actually working on a website and this whole thing for this training video, or for this training I'm doing for my company. So if you go to the4pixels.com, all spelled out, THEFOUR pixels, PIXELS.com, and you guys will see what I've been kind of working on for this training. But that's another story for another day. That's literally been, this whole week has just been training at work, and it's been a lot of fun. I like it a lot. I love my job. I love what I'm doing. So it's been pretty cool. But there's been a lot of news going on. There's a ton of game news, like game news overload, and I wanted to share what I thought was pretty interesting in the news with you guys. Just because basically when I wake up in the morning, I check the news. When I go on the bus, I watch the news. And when I get home from work on the bus, I'm watching the news. And then when I get home, I have some other work I have to do. I have to eat and stuff like that, and then I can go to sleep. And I wake up and the cycle continues. But a whole bunch of gaming news, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Also, shout out to Smoke Wild. If you guys don't watch Smoke Wild's channel, The Smoke Wild XX, he talks about, he always does YouTube drama or YouTube news about BLR. And he mentioned me talking about me getting a new place. You guys can see the place behind me, kind of the annoying lighting that's going on, but there's like a kind of a desk here, so I kind of need it. I got my laptop in front of me, but yeah, shout out to you, Smoke. Thanks a lot for mentioning me in that video. That was dope. And I know you guys, if you guys don't watch Smoke's videos, they're awesome. They're great. A lot of great information about BLR as a community, and so it's pretty cool to be able to hear all that. Especially for someone like me who's out of the community right now, and I can't wait to jump back in and hear a whole bunch of stuff about it. Anyway, let's jump right into the video game news of the week. Number 1, XCOM 2. If you guys haven't played XCOM before, it's a strategy game. It came out on PS3, Xbox 360, and PC, and now there's a second one coming out, or it already came out on PC. And now it's coming out for Xbox One and PS4. I think this is hysterical because it came out and they were literally like, this is impossible. We can't do this on console. It's just so big and so good that there's just no way we can put it on console. Obviously not true. XCOM 2 is coming out for consoles. I will definitely be getting it. I love that game, the first one, and I heard the second one was even better. So I'm really down to jump into that game. If you guys haven't heard about it, I could do a hype train or something about it and talk to you guys later in another video. But I think it's pretty dope, fun game. Another game that they announced was Volume Coda, and this is there's a game called Volume, and it's from the creators or some of the creators of Metal Gear, I believe, and it's all about stealth. And it's just kind of like geometric, like it's characters in a world that's all based off of like geometry, and it's just a stealth game where you're trying to get around specific areas and do specific things. And this is actually in VR. So Volume Coda is part of PlayStation VR, and I'm really excited to kind of be able. It's a third-person game still, so you get to like move around in the space and see where everyone is, and move your character around to make sure he's doing the right things. I thought it was pretty cool, so definitely check that out. I'm going to see if I can get links. Actually, these will all be on Facebook. I'll post all of these on Facebook. Find me, Chaingear Gaming on Facebook. I probably won't post them up on Twitter, but definitely I'll post them on Facebook so you guys can check them out. The next one is Call of Cthulhu. If you guys know Cthulhu lore, the giant tentacle creature dude, Lovecraft, there is an official Lovecraft Call of Cthulhu game coming out. I don't know much about it. It was just a teaser trailer. Not a ton was announced for it, but it was just a trailer, an E3 trailer, and it looked really awesome just from what I saw from it. And I think if you guys are into that kind of Lovecraftian horror, this is coming out, Call of Cthulhu. The next one was, there were a whole bunch of trailers for games that are already out. One of them was Deus Ex. And Deus Ex Mankind, which is the sequel to Human Revolution, and I can do a hype train on that game because it's sick. A whole bunch of stuff that came out for it, like 3 or 4 different long trailers. They did a gameplay trailer all about the city hub that you're going to be in the majority of the time in the game, and it just looks so awesome. And that got me really, really hyped, and so I just wanted to share that with you guys. And more games that already announced but had awesome new trailers. Horizon Zero Dawn, that's the game by Guerrilla Games, the guys that made, what is that game? With the Hellgas. Why can I not think? Killzone. Now they're making this third-person action RPG game, and it's so awesome looking. And a new trailer came out, a story trailer, all about Aloy and what she's going to be doing, because it's all about the world being retaken by nature, and then basically but the rulers of the world are these robot dinosaurs, and basically you're going out and like scavenging and defeating these enemies or whatever. It's crazy, and I can't wait to play it, and the awesome trailers are just awesome. Another awesome trailer was Ghost Recon Wildlands. They just jumped farther in, showing us more gameplay, more details, and I don't really know how I feel about. I'm hyped for this game. The problem is I don't know if I want to be hyped for the game. Watch Dogs came out by Ubisoft, and we all thought it was going to be great, and it wasn't that great. But Wildlands really does look like it could be a phenomenal game, and it's got the Tom Clancy name behind it, and Tom Clancy has never let me down. I don't mean the man himself, R.I.P., but I mean the games that they create. Speaking of Watch Dogs, this is one of the biggest things. Watch Dogs 2, which looks so good, and I'm super hyped, and it's a shame because I'm afraid to be hyped. They messed up Watch Dogs 1, but Watch Dogs 2 looks dope. It looks like they took every single thing that was wrong with the game and fixed it. And we'll see if this is a game that is able to pull off an amazing sequel, like, for example, I'm trying to think of a really great game that had a sequel. Ooh, Borderlands. Borderlands 1 to me was super boring, but Borderlands 2 was just awesome. And if Watch Dogs can pull off a Borderlands, I will buy that game, and I will be a huge advocate for it. But watch the trailers for Watch Dogs 2. It's got a black protagonist. First of all, I'm calling end of year 16 and next year 17 the year for black people. No, I'm just kidding. Not the year for black people. What am I going to call it? I can't call it the year of the blacks. That sounds racist. I can't call it the dark year. That sounds bad. The African American year? That sounds boring. Give me a hashtag. I need a hashtag. Black protagonist year of the black protagonist, pro-black year, pro-black video games. I don't know. But there are so many black protagonists. Watch Dogs has a black protagonist. Battlefield 1 has a black protagonist. Mafia 3 has a black protagonist. That's only 3 black protagonists, but that's way more than has ever existed in all the video games. So I'm really excited about that. I love playing as black protagonists in single player games or campaigns, and I can't wait to jump in and play as these awesome characters and get to see a different story being told. And I hope you guys are excited about it too. Not just because they're black or whatever, but because these video games look dope. They look awesome. All right. What other video? I apologize for the screen shake, guys. It's literally, I'm just trying to make sure it stays on, keeps focused. But what else is coming out? All right. So another game, 2 VR games. One is Harmonix has a music game coming out for VR, and it literally allows you to play any song in your library And Harmonix, this game, allows you to basically visualize the song. So you're literally able to watch like things happen in this VR world while listening to your favorite songs. The trailer did like a pretty awesome, it just kind of showed random games, random songs that don't actually exist really, at least not that I know of. And you were able to just kind of like watch like people do things, I don't know, stuff happen in VR. But I can't wait to like listen to like Hotline Bling or like Panda Designer and like see what happens like in this VR world. It's gonna be really, really interesting. But it's by Harmonix, and I'm really, really excited for that. Another game called Valley that looked like it was a VR game where you literally were just running really quickly through these valleys, picking up these different things. You had a glove that would bring things back to life, like trees and dead animals, and then you were also fighting these creatures. Didn't really know much about it, but it looked really cool. Another game called Nero, which is nothing ever something obscurity. I can't remember what it was, but it looked really cool. I'll make sure I put a link up to that as well. I don't want to spend too much time trying to remember what it was, but all right. And then these were my most interesting ones, besides from the Watch Dogs 2. That was really awesome, and Deus Ex. Those were really cool, and XCOM 2. But these ones are pretty big. First of all, Call of Duty, their XP event, which is a big event that they do every year for E3, and they talk about basically what's happening with the world of Call of Duty, right? And this year, they mentioned that there is a VR thing happening for Call of Duty. They didn't say what it was. It literally was at the end of a trailer for Call of Duty XP, and they were just like, VR experience on PlayStation. And I was like, oh, what? Does that mean it's like Call of Duty VR? Because if Call of Duty is finally entering the VR space, and when I say finally, I just mean one of the first big shooters to enter the VR space, this is a really big deal and a really big step for VR. I know a lot of people don't like or aren't excited for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and everyone's like, oh, Battlefield 1. But if Battlefield 1 doesn't have VR and Call of Duty does have VR, we're talking about just a completely different game, or at least completely different game features. And I'm going to have to get that game to try it out. So we'll see what happens on E3, to just see what happens with Call of Duty in VR. The next thing is, listen, if you guys don't watch Gearcast, me and Vampire Peaches have talked about this multiple times. One of my favorite games of all time, one of my favorite series is the Elder Scrolls. And the Elder Scrolls, out of all of them, Oblivion is my favorite. But Skyrim was pretty dope. And I played Skyrim on my PS3, so it wasn't a great experience. And then I played it on my PC, and I really, really enjoyed it. Here's the thing. There have been rumors that Skyrim is being remastered for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. But the PlayStation 4. Guys, if Skyrim gets remastered for the PS4, consider my life gone. Consider it me waking up, going to work, coming back, and jumping into Tamriel, the land of Skyrim. So listen, this was one of the biggest things I heard. And honestly, if they just do a remastering, fine. I'll be excited for it. I'll get it. I'll play it, even though I have it for PC. But I heard that there's supposed to be mods, maybe new DLC. They may even try and do something crazy, like make Oblivion DLC or something, where you're able to go into the plane of Oblivion or into Cyrodiil. Who knows what they're going to do? But I'm excited for it. Honestly, if they also remaster Oblivion, I would like for them to remaster Oblivion personally, just because there are lots of people that were able to play Skyrim and can still play it on PC, and Oblivion has aged at this point. Morrowind, I think, is old enough that I think not enough people even really know it exists, but Oblivion, to me, is just a game that was really, really special, and I would love for people who played Skyrim to be able to play Oblivion. But honestly, Skyrim Remastered, I'll take it. And I'm sure we'll hear about it at Bethesda's event for E3 this upcoming Tuesday, or Wednesday, or Thursday, because it's like the whole week. But anyway, last couple things, guys. I don't want this video to take forever, but I did want to go through this news for you guys because I thought it was pretty cool. A new Volition game. These guys are the people that made Saints Row. So if you guys have ever played Saints Row 1, 2, or 3, or 4, I think, too, these crazy games that are basically like Call of Duty on crack, they have a new game called Agents of Mayhem. It seems like it's a single player game, seems like it, where you're able to control multiple different characters, but it's set in the same world as, the same universe as Saints Row. But the trailer looked really awesome. They had a space pirate. They had like your normal like shooter dude, but he was like an actor, and big black space pirate dude too. There's another black guy in gaming. But it looks pretty cool, and I'm really excited for it. You have to watch the trailer. Again, I'll post this on Facebook, so go ahead and jump over to my Facebook page, which I'll try and get linked in the description. But if you just go on Facebook and type in Chaingear Gaming, I come up. So, and then the last thing was Watch Dogs. Let me just jump. Oh my God, I completely forgot. Last thing. Okay, for me, this is a big deal. I know it might not be for everybody, and I know not everybody loves this game anymore, but for me, I have it holds a special place in my heart, and that is Destiny. Destiny has the Rise of Iron. I think it's called the Rise of Iron. That'd be really awkward if it wasn't. I'm literally gonna Google it right now. Rise of Iron. Yep. Destiny Rise of Iron. Dude, this looks awesome. Literally, if you guys know Destiny at all, Lord Saladin, the guy that runs what is that called? I don't remember what it's called. The Iron Banner, the PvP mode. He's a black guy, by the way. He basically is like, listen, Guardians, like, we, the Iron Lords or something, locked away at darkness, locked away this evil, and the Fallen have unlocked it. Not good. We need to end this. And apparently it's as big as the Taken King. I can't wait. I want to play this game. I want to jump right back into it. There's more stuff. There's already more stuff that I haven't even jumped into recently. Like, I haven't jumped back into the game, and there's a ton of stuff that I could jump back into. So I'm really excited. I'm excited to jump back into this game. I think it's going to be really awesome. I think it's going to be dope. There's just so much new content, new weapons, new PvP stuff, new PvE stuff, new raids, new everything. And I just think that Destiny is doing it right. Destiny messed up in the beginning, but I think nowadays they're really pulling it off, and I think they're really doing a good job. So shout out to Bungie and Destiny and even Activision. I think that they're managing the game really well. The microtransactions are small. They're not a big deal. I think a lot of people were scared of the microtransactions. They're not a big deal. They're just cosmetic stuff that I don't care about. And I can't wait. I'm going to jump in Rise of Iron. I think I'm going to jump into it sooner than later, so I can get ready for the Rise of Iron. But yeah, that's basically it. So that's it. That was a lot about games. I guess a little bit more about me. Listen, guys, I should be getting my stuff this upcoming week. They said anywhere between the 11th to the 15th, and I'm just going to get my stuff. And I've got a lot of work to do still. I'm still in training. I'm still working. So that sucks. But I love working. I love doing training. It's cool. But I did want to talk to you guys what I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be playing a lot of games, and I just want to tell you guys what I'm going to be playing in case you were interested. Number one thing, Paragon. I keep watching these trailers and new things coming out for Paragon. The new characters are coming out for Paragon, and I just feel like I'm missing out on a lot. And I bought the game. I not pre-ordered it. I did early access and all that stuff for the game, and I really would like to jump into it. So if you guys are playing Paragon, I know Heaven Clone, Mexican, or Assassin. I know you guys play Paragon, and I'd love to play with you guys when I get back. Ballistic Phoenix, you're not gonna watch this video, but if you want to play Paragon, I heard that the beta is open this weekend. So if you guys want to jump into it, definitely try it out. I really like the game, and I think I'm going to really enjoy it. So I'd like to play some games when I get back. Maybe record some games and just kind of talk to you guys through what the game is like. I want to start a MOBA series teaching you guys kind of how to play MOBAs, and I think it'll really help how to play strategically in general. So I'm going to try and do some of that. I'm going to be coming back to BLR too. Watch out for a video coming very soon. It might even be tomorrow. All about BLR actually. I watched The Arena, which is that video that has Hardsuit Labs, and it talks, it's got Domino and Lord Alpha on it, and they talk all about the future of BLR. And I've got the lowdown on it, got the scoop, so I'm going to do a video real quick on that. I did want to jump back in for at least a bit before the balance happens which we'll talk about on another video. But also, I want to beat Battleborn. Battleborn was a lot of fun. If anyone's thinking about getting Battleborn, get it. It's a lot of fun. It's cheaper than Overwatch. It's not Overwatch. They're not that similar. But if you can beat the story campaign or whatever, and then I'm probably going to sell it. And I would love to keep it and keep playing it, but I'm going to run out of space on my hard drive and cash. So I'm probably just going to beat it and sell it, unfortunately. But if anyone does have Battleborn and wants to play online with me, I'm totally down. Just don't have, none of my friends have it. Not enough people online play it that I'm going to be interested in, especially because I'm going to be playing Overwatch. So I'm going to be jumping back into Overwatch. It's, in terms of a shooter, it's a lot more fun. In terms as a strategic game, I think Battleborn has a lot more going for it, but again, not enough people play it. So I'm probably just going to beat the story mode, try some different characters, and I'm probably going to head out, which kind of sucks, but no matter what, I'm going to play Destiny, like I said, to catch up on all the old new content at this point, Taken King content, and then, of course, I'm going to be playing Uncharted. I beat Uncharted. It was an amazing game. If you guys want me to review it or talk about it, I can. But I love the online multiplayer for Uncharted and all of Naughty Dog's games, so I'm going to be jumping into that. So mostly you'll see me be playing Paragon, BLR, Uncharted, and Overwatch. A lot of online games. I don't think I'll be buying Mirror's Edge until later on. Apparently the ratings were okay, and I'd rather just get it when it's a little bit cheaper, and I can just beat the single player and then just get rid of it. And so I think that I'll be waiting for that. And like I said, Destiny I'm just going to catch up, and Battleborn I'm just going to beat. So hopefully we'll see that. The Witcher is also still on my list, but my roommate, I think, and I are going to play that kind of together-ish. I think I'm going to ask him to kind of help me out with that a little bit so I can get it done quicker. But that's basically it. So next time you guys hear from me will be next week, and hopefully sooner than later. If I get my stuff in and I get everything set up, then you'll hear from me, soon. And I'll talk to you guys about my new setup, and I'll show you. It's a temporary setup, but I'll show you guys my setup. I'll show you guys what's going on, and I hope you guys enjoy it. But that's basically it. This video is a lot longer than I wanted it to be. It's just supposed to be a vlog, but I kind of went through a whole bunch of video game news, and I just kind of wanted to keep talking to you guys about it. So that's basically it for me, guys. Like this video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. But talk to me in the comments. I miss you guys. I wish I could honestly make videos 24/7, but I'm so busy. I'm just doing trainings, and I'm tired too, guys. I'm tired. But like I said, get ready for another video all about Blacklight Retribution. But that's it from me, guys. So hit me up on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. But that's basically it, guys. All right. I'll see you in the next one, and I hope to see you online pretty soon. All right, guys. Thanks a lot.